I'm Vanessa. I'm your health and weight loss accountability coach. I'm founder of Keto Buddies, and I've come to this through my own journey. I wanted to stop in today and have a chat off the back of our awesome Monday night group coaching session and a few conversations that I've been having with some people about accountability. And are you holding yourself accountable? Or do you have someone to hold you accountable? Why do we need that? And if you're not, what are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself, this is too hard? I'm stopping and starting. It's not for me. And then what does that translate to? Um, what's it costing you to not hold yourself accountable or to not have help holding yourself accountable? What is it costing you? What is it costing you to not move forward? And this is in relation to your health. Obviously, in this group, like we're here because we have some healing or goals around our health, whether that be weight loss or hormones. Some is in relation to our self-esteem, our self-confidence, our self-love. But it also applies in life, in your work, propelling yourself forward, what that looks like. And I'll use myself as an example. So for me, I've had my own health coach. I've done the work myself. I don't ask anybody to do the work that I haven't done myself. Um, that's why I know that this success is found in 80% is about the heart and the mind, the voices that talk to us, what we say to ourselves, some of the nasty stuff that we say to ourselves, putting an end to that and how we do that. It's about looking a little bit backwards about what your limiting beliefs are and what are holding you back. And that work is often done in community or one-on-one with a coach to get you accelerated results. Okay. You can do it yourself. So there's tools in this group, and I shared 5 questions from last week's group one-on-one that you can take the time and go into doing it. And that's awesome. And there's definitely ladies in this group who keep in touch, who are visible, who are not in coaching, but who do the work and listen to the lives and the videos and plug away on their own. And that's great because I want to make sure that our voice in regards to healing your body, what fuels your body, is heard, because there's not a lot of people out there talking about a strategy other than eat less, move more, calories in, calories out, which no longer works for you if your hormones are in play. Okay, so what worked in your 20s and early 30s probably isn't working anymore if you're in this group. Something is astray, and therefore you need to push forward with a different plan. We need to lose weight differently. We need to address our bodies differently. And that can be really hard and really lonely when you're on your own. And so I've done the work. I've had a coach that took me through it. I also have business coaches. And, making a decision around a coach or community is not easy. Like, where you spend your time is important. We are all short on time. Even in isolation, we are short of time. We're almost like we are still spread thin in isolation because our kids are home, our partners are home, our houses are like a little bit crazy. We are trying to survive. We are trying to keep our mental health in order. So it is not easy. I get that. It's really not easy. There are good days and there are bad days. But the days are better in community. The days are better when you're with people who understand what you're going through and supporting you in life and in your health journey. Okay, so I've just made a decision around taking on myself a new coach, in regards to being able to do things that I want to achieve. And that's not an easy decision. And when I just sent them, I said, when I finally have decided and done my research, and I said, oh, I'm happy to have found my home. So that's what I strive for in my community with the ladies that we coach. and the ladies that just participate in this group as well, that you have a home here, that you have a place where you can be seen and be heard. Okay, I'm happy to answer your questions. I don't want you suffering. I don't. So be visible. 100% be visible. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Post some photos of some meals that you're cooking if you'd like comments on them, or you're just proud. If you're unsure, that's okay. There is no keto police here. There isn't. Some people are keto, some people are low carb, some people are paleo, some people are even on Mediterranean. So I have meal plans that are all dietitian written that will address what we need to address for everybody as an individual. Clearly, I'm passionate about keto and low carb because it gets you results and motivation, and addresses a lot of the insulin resistance and inflammation in the body. For some people, the word prevents them from moving forward. We can work with that. We can do lots of things to get you on your journey. Starting is important. Being accountable to yourself and to others accelerates your success, okay? It's not hard, but it's not easy. That's probably a bit of a difference, right? Like, so it's not hard to do this, but it's not super easy. But I can teach you how to do it in a sustainable, practical life way where you live, you have opportunities, you make choices, and there are no bad choices. It's just living. Oh, alarm. Sorry, one moment. Um, you don't have no idea what day of the week is it when an alarm goes off and you don't really know why. So, yeah, hold yourself accountable. Whatever that looks like for you is really important. You can do that in this group by showing up, by commenting, by supporting women, by asking questions, by being proud of whatever it is that you're doing. You can do it by booking a call for a consultation that's free, that's all about you, and there's no obligation. And we can talk through what's holding you back, what's working for you, what isn't working for you, and the conversation is specific to you. And if you have questions for me, I'm happy to answer them. You can, yeah, just be visible. Like, if this isn't your group, then find the group that's for you, that's going to move you forward. If you're not sure if this is the group for you, ask some questions. Like, yeah, there's no fear in that. You can message me. There's ladies in the group who would have a message with you. Losing weight and working on your health is really personal, and it's not easy to talk about. It's not easy to post. Okay, so but if you're curious and you want someone else's opinion other than my own, I can connect you with somebody, or more than one people kind of thing. I do challenge my ladies to get outside their comfort zone, because when we get outside our comfort zone, that's when success happens. That's when we have shifts in who we are. So you will see some posts and you'll see some people that are really brave and do that in this group, but there's lots of people winning behind the scenes. Okay, so I'm happy to connect anyone who has similar challenges to you. If you want to speak with somebody who is in program that might be like you, they might have fertility issues, they may be type 2 diabetic, older, younger, whatever that looks like for you, if you're curious, because obviously I'm not everybody's person. Like, my story isn't everybody's story. And I get that. So be accountable, whatever that looks like for you, and move forward. Show up and do the work. It takes work to get through and to do this differently, for it not to be a diet for you, for it to be a lifestyle, for it be a choice for your health, for you to move away from packaged foods, for you to move and reduce the use of sugar. These are key steps. But being accountable, being in community is where success is. All successful athletes, business people, all have mentors and coaches. There is no shame in that. There is no shame in community. There is no shame in saying, I've been doing this and banging my head against the wall, and now I want to get it right. I want to fine tune it. Lots of the ladies that I work with actually have done keto or low carb before, had some success like any other diet, but it didn't stick. They didn't know how to get that glue. They didn't know how to do it differently. And in some cases, they weren't doing it the way that I prescribe to do it, basically. So, happy to chat, but I want you to be accountable to yourself and to be accountable to a community or to coach. I want you to move yourself forward, whatever that looks like. And everybody's journey is different. So there's no right or wrong, but I want you to think about the concept of accountability and where that could get you. All right. Have a great day.